Hello again, welcome back to the channel. As you may have noticed, sound quality is a bit better because the sound quality in the last videos were nigh on unwatchable, weren't it? So yeah, if any of you checked out of the other videos, I can't really blame you. I don't know what it is with the iPhone, the sound quality is just terrible. So, got myself one of these digi things. The missus is out at the moment picking me up a digi camera, what she's getting me for Father's Day. I don't know why, I'm sure my son should be doing that, but hey ho. This video is just going to be how I got back into RC after a break of, well, it'll be over 20 years to be fair, and what changed. So when I first got into RC, like most of us, I was a young kid, I was probably 13, 14, I bought a second-hand Tamiya. It was the FF01, FF02, it was the Maxi Peugeot 306 rally car that I had, and I absolutely loved it. Front wheel drive thing, used to tear the tyres off, batteries lasted 4 minutes, but I just loved it, and I loved everything about the hobby. I bought shells, I put big Viper shell on it, when HPI were doing the really cheap range of like £20 shells, and I absolutely loved the hobby, to the point where I ended up working on a Saturday in Fruit 6-week holidays in a hobby shop in Doncaster, and my job primarily, yeah, that's the word, were people would come in, they'd buy kits like Kyoshios and Tamiyas for their kids, but they'd be useless, so they wouldn't be able to put it together. Kids were too young to put it together, they weren't ready to run, so basically the shop employed me to put them together, which I love doing. And then life kind of got in the way. I left school, I went into army, and the hobby just slipped away. And then obviously I've kind of thought about it here and there, and then about 3-4 years ago my missus turned around to me and she went, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I was like, I don't really know. We were stopping at home that year, we weren't going to family, we weren't going to friends. I just wanted something that I could sit down and do, and I thought I'd love to build another Tamiya. So I went online and I ordered the Tamiya catalogue. Had a look through it, so many cool new things, CC01s, 4x4s, lunch boxes, and I settled on this one, the CC02, the Bronco. Bought it, put it together, painted it in a different colour to the box art. I mean, the box art's there, you can see it, we're meant to be in that grey. Added it in a nice green, I'll put some pictures up. And I used it once, twice. It weren't very good, the battery didn't last very long. I put it on a shelf and I left it, I forgot about it. And I was just looking through Facebook one day, and a post came up of a local club from like Rotherham Crawls and Bashers, that were going to Steatley Quarry in Doncaster, which is where I kind of grew up. I spent a lot of time there mountain biking and things as a kid. And I thought, do you know what, that's local to me. I'll go along. I'm a little bit of an introvert, or I was, should I say. So I was a bit nervous about meeting new people and that, but I got there and everybody was great. Les that runs Rotherham Crawlers is the nicest guy. He just made me feel really welcome. Although I'd brought this toy and they all had like proper like crawlers and things like that, I had an absolute blast. It was fantastic. I've got some footage of the very first day I went out with him. I'll put that up, and I'm almost falling down a cliff trying to collect cars that have fallen over. But I'd never laughed so much in my life. Honestly, I was crying with laughter. And this little Tamiya, it were rubbish. And the guys were just fantastic. Young lad Chris, he's still in club now. he was telling me that I need to change these tyres and I need to lock my differentials and I need to buy this and this motor and stuff I didn't even know existed. But the main thing were batteries, because I'd bought just a NiCad run at mill battery and it was gone in 5 minutes. And everybody's handing me batteries. Oh, put this in it, that'll run it, all LiPos. And it was fantastic. And I went away, I did a few modifications, came back the next week, we went somewhere else. It did a bit better, then I bought something else had brake, drive shafts, this, that, other prop shafts. And I just hopped it up until it was this big monstrosity of a Tamiya, which was a big full size, I think it's 313mm, like Lara Land Rover at that point. I'll put some pictures of it up, and it was fantastic, and it were actually really capable. We got to the bottom of things that were breaking, like parts of the gearbox and that I then fused together, and it were fantastic, and it was the stepping stone to where I am now with the hobby 3 years later, to the point where are you? It's been modified and changed and modified and changed, and the last outing, I think I've got some footage, when it were on this shell. I know it looks a little bit lost and sorry for itself now, but I've still got the original Tamiya, and I've just cut and changed it until I'm blue in face. But I've pinched a load of bits out in it, like the hobby wing and everything like that. But I am going to do another one of them. I'm going to buy another one in the box, use all my knowledge and build another really nice nod to the one that got me back into the hobby. Now the reason, this is the main part of the video, the reason I stayed in the hobby was because of the people that I met along the way. Like I said, the guys from the club, every week, if you've got a local club to you, you need to join that club. If you're local to us, Rotherham, Doncaster, Sheffield, anywhere in South Yorkshire, you need to join our club because it is a fantastic atmosphere. We all get on. Every week, a pin's dropped, a what 3 words pin, where we're going that Sunday. We're out for a couple of hours, early morning meet up. We're out for a couple of hours, then we'll go and have something to eat or a drink. And it's fantastic, honestly. It's great for your mental health. It's done mine a world of good. Because I'm self-employed and I'm on my own all the time. So this is my bit of time to relax with other people. Let my social battery drain down a little bit, if you will. But yeah, and this is why I've started doing these videos, because I want to kind of try and reach out to other people that are getting back into the hobby, because I'm still a novice. You've got the other side of the YouTube videos, which you've got like Tom Lee and Kev Talbot and things like that, people that they really know everything about the things. I know nothing. Everything I do in my videos, trial and error. And that's where I think I'm going to be a little bit different with my videos, because I'm going to do a lot of challenges. I'm going to do some cheap car challenges. I'm going to do a bit of modifications and things like that, videos that are just going to be trial and error for me. And I know I'll get a lot of pushback, but I'm going to try and enjoy the hobby and bring some people along, you guys along with me, while I'm doing these things. Like I say, I'm going to be doing things that are different to what the other guys are doing. We're going to go on some adventures. We're going to climb Snowdon with some RC cars. We're going to go up mountains. We're going to go up seaside, everything like that. And yeah, I just want to make these videos, not for financial gain, because in all honesty, I don't think I'd be able to do it financially, because I'd never have the time to put into them. If anything, they've cost me. We're buying microphones and cameras and things like that. But I want to do it just to expand the hobby for myself. And hopefully get some other people into it, and maybe help some people if they're doing a build on a certain vehicle that I'm doing, or they want to try doing a second-hand car, because I've built a couple of scrap cars into nice cars. And yeah, that's basically what this video is about, just letting you know what's coming and what I'm about. So that's it really. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.